Right, we're all good. We're going to start seated, and if you want to come onto your block, if you have it, then that can feel nice. And we'll just take a few moments to check in. Okay, so just having a little wriggle about, just coming into your body, starting to feel how you are. Got a bit of clicking in my neck there. So just checking in, making any movements that you need to in order to see how your body's doing. And then settling in. And scanning your body for whatever's going on there. Noticing any niggles, any areas of tightness. Really important that you know how you are before you put your body to work so that we prevent injury. Well, we're here to work hard tonight and see what's possible. We've got to work within our limits. Always practicing self-compassion and that non-harming attitude, ahimsa. Really important that we pay attention on an emotional level as well. And asking yourself why you're at class tonight. Why did you choose power yoga tonight? What's your reason for being here? Let's be really mindful. And so, while you're checking in there, I want to tell you what's inspired the class tonight. As happens, a few events led to me having a call with a business mentor yesterday and today actually, and I was like, oh okay, I'll listen to what you've got to say. I quite like the mission statement of the company and what they were about. And when we started chatting, I realised that I've been holding myself back in some ways. And it was through fear of maybe not rising to who I can be or what I can be, and kind of shying away. And I noticed that I stepped into this kind of little boy way of being, like my head like bowed down. I was like, I don't know about that, and it felt really scary but powerful at the same time to recognise that certain things mattered and maybe I could give some things a try. And just as I was looking through the Facebook community that they have, this song came up which I engaged with a while ago by Shakira called Try Everything, and that's basically what inspired the class tonight. So I'm going to just read some of the lyrics to you, and then we'll get going. So, I messed up tonight, I lost another fight, I still mess up, but I'll just start again. I keep falling down, I keep on hitting the ground, I always get up now to see what's next. Birds don't just fly, they fall down and then get up. Nobody learns without getting it won. I won't give up, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. I want to try everything, I want to try even though I could fail. And it just felt so good to realise that we have to fall down to get back up, and then again, and then again, and then again. And it's when we do that and we start leaning into that way of being and stop being frightened and being shy, and we start to see what we're capable of. And of course it's got to be done with self-compassion and, you know, that downtime to check in with your experiences and what you've learned. But then we get back up again and we don't give up. and we have fun along the way. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Lots of arm balances, and we're going to do it safely by building strength and realising that taking off in flight is all about that core lift, that activation of those deep core muscles and connecting with that deep rod of strength that you have running up from the tailbone all the way to the top of your head, your spine, not the top of your head, top of your back of your neck, sorry. You've already got the strength, and how that manifests, how that shows up is about where you are, and that's amazing. And you get further by falling down and getting back up again. So try everything. Try even though you could fail. And let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going to start by getting your core truly fired up with some Kapalabhati. So bringing yourself into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, and just have your fingertips behind you. And then we're going to bring the shoulder blades together, and you can tip the head back if you like. And with Kapalabhati, we take half a breath in, and as you exhale, you pull the belly in, and that forces the exhalation out. So it's powered from the belly. A forceful exhalation, and then because of that, you need to breathe in, so it's a more passive inhalation. We're going to take 50, but we'll get going, first of all, just by getting used to the breath. So it's in through the nose and powerfully exhaling through the nose. Belly sucks in on that exhalation. Let's get going, and then I'll do the counts. All from the belly on the exhalation. Okay, let's get going. 1. 10. 20. 30. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big inhale. And as you exhale, fold yourself forward, round in the back, bring the elbows towards the ribs, chin to chest. Let's take 5 breaths here, now coming into Ujjayi. So inhaling through the nose, and as you exhale, power in from the core, making a loud and an audible, and also feeling the sensation of the air passing over the back of your throat. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, draw navel in, so belly lifts up, squeezing the air out, constricting the back of the throat. 3 more. A loud and powerful exhalation. Draw the belly up. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1 more. Nice. Okay, we're going to continue with this core warm-up. So coming onto your back and bringing the knees above the hips, and we're going to have the feet out directly in front of your knees, the feet pointing away, and then the toes flexing back. So you've got really active feet. And as you activate the feet, notice what happens in the legs. We're going to go elbow to knee first of all. So interlace the fingers around the back of the head, elbows lifting up so that you can see them. Give your neck a little bit of a massage so the neck is nice and soft. We're going to pull lower ribs towards the floor, and as you do, curl up head and shoulders. So lifting up through elbows and armpits. Nice. Inhale in, curl up. Hold the breath, flatten out your lower back as you lift the tailbone up. And we're going to exhale as you extend left leg away and bring the elbows over to the right knee. Inhale, lift up right shoulder blade. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, pull lower belly down. Inhale, swap the legs, come to center. So we've got right leg stretching away. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, go over to the left knee, pull lower belly down. Inhale, lift up left shoulder blade, keep the neck relaxed. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, pull lower belly down. Inhale, switch the legs as you come back to centre. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up, lower back flat. Exhale, elbows over to right knee, pull lower belly down. Inhale, lift up that right shoulder blade. Oh, feel it in the abs. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, pull lower belly to the floor. Strong. Inhale, swap the legs, come to centre. Keep the neck relaxed. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, over to left knee. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, lift up left shoulder blade. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, pull lower belly down. Inhale, centre. Swap the legs. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. And exhale, elbows over to right knee. Pull lower belly down. Feel the fire. Inhale, right shoulder blade lifts. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, pull lower belly down. Keep the neck relaxed. Come back to centre. Switch the legs. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, over to left knee. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, lift left shoulder blade. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale, pull lower belly down. Inhale, come to centre. Exhale, release to the ground and take a breath out through the mouth. Well done. Give your neck a little rock side to side. Oh, baby. Whew. Okay, let's keep it going. Take hold of your block. Bring it into in between the thighs and bring it right down near your groin, as low as is comfortable. And we're going to squeeze that block and straighten up the legs. So straighten up the legs as much as you can. We're going to point the feet and then flex the toes back. So active feet, and notice how that feels through the legs. So doing something slightly different here. Interlace the fingers around the back of the neck. Check that your neck is nice and relaxed. And we're going to keep the head on the ground first of all. Lift those elbows up so that you can see them. Inhale through the nose, fill up. Hold the breath, curl tailbone up, squeeze the block hard. And as you exhale, we're going to curl up head and shoulders and pull lower belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders come back down. Flatten out your lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the block, curl tailbone up. Exhale, curl up head and shoulders. Inhale, come back down, flatten out lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the block, tuck the tail, exhale, curl up, lift up through elbows and armpits. Lift a bit higher if you can. Inhale, lower down. Flatten out lower back, hold the breath, squeeze, lift tailbone, exhale, curl up. Bit higher. Inhale, come down. So we're working those upper abdominals as well as the lower abdominals. Hold the breath, squeeze, curl tailbone up, exhale, curl up, curl up, curl up, pull lower belly down, curl up, inhale, release everything down to the floor, let it go through the mouth. Well done. Give the head a little rock side to side. Amazing. Okay, so from here we're going to do our wrist stretches as well as working the hamstrings and the glutes. So bring the block between the thighs, and then from here we're going to lift up into kind of a half bridge. And then from here I want you to lift your right hand with the palm facing the sky. Take your left fingers and wrap them around the left little finger. Pull that finger back. Inhale as you push your wrist to the sky. Tuck the tailbone, squeeze the block, and as you exhale, pull your little finger towards you. Take hold of the fourth finger, ring finger. Inhale, pull the finger back, push the wrist away. Hold the breath, tuck tail, squeeze block. Exhale, pull that ring finger towards you. Take hold of middle finger, pull the finger back, push the wrist away, hold the breath, curl the tailbone, squeeze the block, exhale, pull that finger a bit more. Well done. Taking hold of your index finger, pull and push the wrist as you inhale. Hold the breath, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the block, exhale, pull the finger, push the wrist. Well done. Take hold of your thumb and pull the thumb towards your forearm. Inhale, push the wrist away, hold the breath, curl the tailbone up, squeeze, and exhale, release down to the ground. Well done. So working some slightly different muscles now as you turn those toes out to 45 degrees. We're going to lift up into half bridge and then left palm facing the ceiling. Wrap your right fingers round left little finger. Pull back and push the wrist. Inhale, tuck the tail, squeeze the block, push the heels down, drag them back as you continue to pull on that left little finger. Well done. Go to ring finger. Pull the finger, push, and tuck the tail, squeeze the block, push the heels into the ground, drag them back. Feeling this through outer hips as you also stretch the wrists. Take hold of your middle finger, push and pull, tuck the tail as you hold the breath, squeeze the block, and as you exhale, push the heels into the ground, drag them back to shoulders. Well done. Taking hold of index finger, pull and push, hold the breath, tuck the tail, squeeze the block, press the heels down, drag them back as you exhale. Well done. Taking hold of your thumb, pull back towards your forearm. Inhale in, tuck the tail, squeeze the block, drag the heels back. Exhale in, and we're going to come down. Give the wrists a bit of a shake. Well done. Okay, continuing with core work. We're going to cross right leg over left, squeezing those knees together. You may be able to take your right foot round the back of that left calf. If you can't, that's okay, just press the legs together. From here, we're going to take the fingers, interlace them round the back of the head. And from here, staying on the ground first of all, inhale in as you squeeze the legs together, hold the breath, curl the tailbone up, exhale as you curl up high, curl up high. Well done. Inhale, come back down. Hold the breath. Squeeze, tuck the tail. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, come down. Hold the breath. Squeeze, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, come down. Keep the legs where they are. Press your, bring one hand on top of the other, and then bring both hands onto your right thigh, quite near to your hip crease, keeping head and shoulder blades on the ground. Inhale, press into the thigh, resist. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up, and as you exhale, pull your lower belly down. Inhale, press, resist. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, pull lower belly down, working super hard here. We're getting a deep connection to the core. One more. Inhale, press, resist. Curl the tailbone up as you hold the breath. Exhale, pull lower belly down. Inhale, unravel the legs. Exhale, let it go. Well done. Ooh. So this core lift is so important in getting your flight. Cross your left over the right. Take a hook around the back of that calf if you can. If not, just press the legs together. Lift the knees up above the hips. And then from here, we're going to do 3 curling up. So lift elbows so that you can see them. Inhale in. Squeeze. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale. Curl up head and shoulders. Lift up through elbows. Lift up through armpits. Inhale. Come back down. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale. Lift up. Pull lower belly down. Lift higher. Well done. Inhale. Come down. Hold the breath. Curl the tailbone up. And as you exhale, lift up head and shoulders. Lift up elbows. Lift up armpits. Inhale. Come down. Well done. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Bring your hands on top of one another. Press them into that left thigh near the hip crease. Keep shoulders and head down. Squeeze legs together. Press and resist, inhale. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, pull lower belly down. Well done. Nice big breath in. Press and resist. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up. Exhale through the nose, pull your belly down. Well done. You've just got one more. Give the head a little rock side to side as you press and resist. Hold the breath, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, pull lower belly down. Inhale, let everything go. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. Well done. Take a moment there. Take a moment. Can you feel that fire? Woo. Okay, spinal rock. Cross the ankles. Come onto your forearms and push back into dolphin. So remember, in dolphin, we've got the shoulders above the elbows, hands out in front of those elbows, or you can interlace the fingers, create fists as you push the chest away from the ground. Wrap shoulder blades, lift navel, lift ribs, squeeze thighs and reach through the heels. The head hangs loose here. Well done. 3 more breaths. If you want something a bit more on these last 2 breaths, inhale, lift right leg, push up, use that leg to lift. Exhale, bring the knee to the armpit. Step that right foot back. Next, inhale, lift the left leg, pull that left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee comes to armpit. Step your left foot back, come down onto the knees, sit back into child's pose. So another really important part of your arm balance, your inversions, is working on the upper body strength. All those muscles around the shoulder joint. So we're going to work hard here on using the upper body strength to create some stability to allow you to feel safe. We're going to test that in we're going to come up into downward facing dog. I'll do that later actually, it's more fun. Oh God, I can feel my core absolutely on fire. Okay, so downward facing dog. Just have a little paddle through the heels, bending the knees, pushing the heels to the ground. Press your fingertips into the ground. Maybe lift those middle knuckles and press the whole of the circumference of your palm into the ground. Get a grip. Use your little tree frog suckers of your fingertips, pressing them into the ground. Wrap your shoulder blades around the sides of the ribs by turning your biceps to face forward. Feel that nipping sensation behind your armpits, the serratus anterior and the lats, providing some stability for you there. Lift ribs, lift navel. Well done. The head hangs loose, legs are strong, reach through the heels. Well done. 2 more breaths here. Come back to your ujjayi. So another really important part of the arm balancing is that it's quite frightening and you can lose your centre, mind going all over the place. So use your ujjayi to keep you centred, to keep you in the moment. It'll stop all that fear coming in. Look to the space between your hands. Walk or step to the top of the mat. We're just going to stretch the back of the body a bit more. Bring your hands around the elbows and hang here, bringing the head between the upper arms as you reach the elbows towards the ground. Feel that stretch into just around the sides of the armpits and into the sides of the body. So where we were activating in downward facing dog, those back muscles and the arms, we're stretching them out here in your Uttanasana. Well done. We're going to test a bit of the fear now. Bring your hands onto the ground. Again, your tree sucker, fingertips and pressing through the circumference of the palm. Lifting up these middle knuckles. And then from here, no matter how much you need to bend the knees to get your hands fully on the floor, the heel of the palm as well, I want you to do that. Shift the weight forward, so bring your shoulders forward of the wrists. You're going to see a little crease in the wrists there. Now, turn biceps forward. Push the chest away from the ground. Lift ribs, lift navel, and then start to lean forward. Well done. Relax the neck, relax the face. Leaning forward. Notice how it feels here to balance on those hands while you've still got the safety of the feet on the ground. Press away from the ground. Well done. Notice how as you activate the core, you lift the energy up. You start to take flight. Well done. Come back to the safety of your heels. Relax those arms and then press through the heels as you bend the knees and rise up into your standing back bend. Go long in this standing back bend. Protect lower back, obviously, by tucking the tail. And exhale as we fold. Okay, we're going to work through your sun salutations with some variations. Lengthen forward. Step your left foot back, dropping down onto the left knee, lifting up into a low lunge here. I want you to raise your arms up above the head as you inhale, stretch, and as you exhale, bend the elbows, coming into cactus arms, and then bring the elbows as far behind you, trying to join them together as you exhale. Inhale, lift up. We're going to do this 4 more times. Exhale, elbows come down and squeeze. Inhale, lift. Try and touch the ceiling. Exhale, come down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. So we're just bringing a bit of mobility into that shoulder joint, working to make sure that there's nothing stuck, and then we can use the strength. Well done. From here, bring the hands down, step back into high plank. Okay, working with the upper body strength. We're in high plank. So, tree suckers, heel of the palm down. Turn biceps to face forward. Lift libs. Lift ribs, lift navel. Well done. Get the legs involved. Okay, so from here, I want you to rock onto your right side. Come into side plank. Well done. Inhale, come back to centre. As you exhale, go to side plank, left side. Whoops. Inhale, back to centre. If you've got chaturanga in your practice, lower down. If not, go back to downward facing dog. Have a nice stretch out in your cobra. If you're taking your chaturanga, then exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. From here, we're holding for 5. Options to drop down into dolphin if you want a bit more of that upper body engagement. Well done. Remember, in your dolphin, press through forearms, push biceps away, neck relaxed. Lift ribs, lift navel, legs are strong. If you're in dolphin, push back up to downward facing. Try and do it in 1 breath. And then from here, we're going to lift the left leg. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Inhale, push the knee up into the chest. And try to get your left foot just shy of the left hand. Right knee comes down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Try and touch the ceiling. Exhale, bring the elbows down. Sides of the body, round the back. Inhale, lift, stretch. Exhale, elbows down and back. Well done. Inhale, lift, Ujjayi breath. Exhale, pull the belly in. Powerfully exhale through the nose. Well done. 2 more of these. Bring the hands down as you inhale. Exhale, kicking up into standing split, right leg lifts. From here, I'd like you to test that balance and that fear once again. So squeeze thighs towards each other. Squeeze sit bones, lift belly up, and then fold yourself forward. You can keep the hands on the ground, maybe bring them either side of the foot. I want you to use that top leg to lift you up. Activate core and see if you can take one hand around the ankle, maybe the other, and start to work on that fear. So how do you feel when you are about to fall? If you do fall, let yourself have a little laugh and then get back up again. Try again. Okay, hands down, soften both knees, bring the right foot to join the left. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, lift up. And exhale as we fold forward. Inhale, lengthen forward. Step your right foot back this time. Drop the right knee down. Inhale as you lift up. Lift your right arm and we're going to come into a twist for 5 breaths. So bring right elbow outside left knee and come down into this low lunge twist. If you can't get your elbow outside that knee, then just bring the hand along the thigh and bring your other hand onto your lower back. So think about lengthening spine. We've got 3 more breaths here. The hips are square and strong, reaching the crown of the head forward, revolving left side of the chest round. Okay, inhale as you come back to centre. Stepping back, oh my mat, into your high plank. Now then, those of you who are confident with chaturanga, get yourself down, but you need to keep the knees lifted. Hold there. Wherever you are, whether in chaturanga or high plank, lift your right leg and take the right knee to right elbow. Exhale. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, back. Do it again. And step the foot back. If you're in chaturanga, push up to high plank. Well done. From here, either high plank or lower back down, chaturanga. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to elbow. Go back. 4 more of these. You're in high plank or chaturanga. The chaturanga version is an absolute bitch. Well done. So take the knee wide and to your left elbow. Keep the shoulders stable. Only the leg moving. Nice. From here, we're going to lower to chaturanga if you're not there, or push back, downward facing dog. If you're in chaturanga, have a little back bend. That should feel nice. And downward facing dog. Oh my God. 5 breaths here. You can come down into dolphin or stay in downward facing dog. You choose. Turn the biceps to face forward. Feel that nipping behind the armpits. Well done. Suck ribs and navel up. Legs are strong. So nice. Oh, what perfect alignment you all have. All. That's it. Lift the belly up. Protect the lower back. On your next inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Inhaling in plank as you lift that knee up. Up. Maybe come up onto your right fingertips to get that right foot just shy of the right hand. And from here, we're going to lift up, lifting the left arm high to stretch left side of the body before you twist round into your low lunge twist. So just getting a sense of how you squeeze the sit bones together to keep hips stable, reaching the crown of the head forward to get that extension through the spine, and revolving the right side of the chest round to create a more thoracic twist, keeping the hips stable. Twist's going to be important for some of these sexier arm balances. 1 more breath. Inhale, hands down, kicking your left leg up behind. We're in standing split. Squeeze legs towards each other, squeeze sit bones, lift belly and fold yourself forward. Use that top leg to lift you high, lift the energy up, out of the ground, all the way through the body. And maybe take one hand on that right ankle, maybe the other. Try and squeeze everything into the centre line by pressing through your right big toe knuckle. That's it, well done. Notice how you respond to fear. Do you turn away, or do you look at it and say, you will not win? I'm in charge. Hands down, bend the left knee, bring the foot down. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, let's go all the way up. And as you exhale, bring the hands to heart. Bring the big toes together, heels apart. If feet together is too much for you because you've got wider hips, then have those feet as wide as you need them. We're going to come into chair pose, just for 1 breath. And as you exhale, we're going to fold. Inhale, lengthen forward. Some of you who have chaturanga and can get the hands on the ground might want to try a jump back into chaturanga. Everyone else, walk or step back into high plank. And then from either your chaturanga or your high plank, do what you need to do to make your way through into downward facing dog. Lovely. So we're going into these sun Bs now. Turning your left toes on the diagonal, bring your right foot forward. And we're lifting up into warrior 1. Hips are forward, back heel down. If you really struggle to get that back heel down, then go for a high lunge if you really want to. From here, we're then going to bring right elbow underneath, left on top, coming into eagle arms. You can take a wrap of the left wrist or bring the hands onto the shoulders. Let's make this dynamic. So inhale, squeeze everything into the center line and lift the elbows up as you exhale, crunching in. Well done. Inhale, squeeze into center, lift up, exhale, crunch in. Keep the feet and the hips stable, working with this movement of the spine. Nice. 2 more. So extending and flexing. Watch that front knee, keep it stable. Inhale, come up, and as you exhale, open out into warrior 2, stepping that left foot back. Arms out to the sides, then I want you to bring your elbows into the sides of the body, the hands facing in front, the hands in front of you, palms facing up. Active hands, well done. Inhale, fill up. Feel those ribs pressing against your upper arms, and as you exhale, take the hands out to the side, squeezing shoulder blades together. Inhale, come back, bringing those fingers towards each other. Exhale, keep elbows squeezed into the sides of the body, hands go out. Inhale, come in, check your front knee, hasn't straightened up, keep it bent over that ankle. Well done, check that it hasn't caved in either. We've got 1 more of these. Let's go a reverse warrior and then cartwheel the arms forward. Stepping back into high plank, maybe lifting the left leg and then lowering into one-legged chaturanga, maybe flipping into one-legged upward facing. You can bring that foot down. Exhaling, downward facing dog. We're going to keep the energy going. Right toes on the diagonal, left foot forward, lift up. We've got left elbow underneath, right on top. Hands on shoulders or take a wrap. Check that your hips are forward, back heel down, or lift it if you really can't. Keep it down. Inhale, squeeze everything into center line. Lift up. Exhale, elbows come into the belly. Push the belly back. Inhale, lift. Well done. Exhale, crunch in. Keep the legs and the hips nice and stable. Well done. We've got 2 more of these. Full big breaths. Lift up, inhale, open out, warrior 2, exhale. Maybe sliding that right foot back a bit more. Trying to get this left thigh parallel to the ground. Elbows come into the sides of the body. Turn the palms to face up, spread the fingers. Inhale in here, fill up. Exhale, hands go out to the side, squeeze shoulder blades together. So we're working on this shoulder mobility, just to loosen things off there. Well done. Inhale as you take the breath all the way down and up. Exhale, squeeze it out, suck that belly up to the back of the body. Well done. 2 more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel forward. Kick the other leg behind you if you went into one-legged earlier on. Lower down, I think because I was mirroring you, I did the left. Or just come into your back bend and then go back. Downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. Okay, so in our subsequent vinyasas, I'm going to give you the chance to do 5 breaths in your downward facing dog or dolphin, or if you want to work on that fear and that try again of bringing the shoulders over the wrist, you can go with your flying vinyasas. So for that, we bring the right leg up, we bend the left knee, and then we kick up straight legs, bringing those hips over the shoulders. We're going to do 1 on this side, lower down to chaturanga, land softly, come onto the tops of the feet, coming through and going back. For breath number 3, left leg lifts, bend the knee, kick the legs up, lower down, chaturanga, inhale, come through, breath 4, we go breath 5 back. I'm going to show you once again. So we lift right leg, a little bend of that left knee, and then as you kick the hips over the shoulders, exhale in, straighten the legs, lower to chaturanga, inhale, come through, exhale, go back, lift your left leg, inhale, bend the right knee, kick up, soften the elbows, land, inhale, back bend, exhale, downward facing dog. Okay? Bend the knees and try and get yourself up to the top of the mat with a jump. Lengthen forward, feet together or slightly apart. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twisting round into your twisted chair pose. Check that that left knee hasn't shot forward. If you can't get that left elbow outside right knee, then just bring your hand along the thigh and bring your top hand onto lower back, like this. So check the knees are equal. We're working on stable hips and using that thoracic extension to get the twist. Well done. One more breath. Inhale, come to center, chair pose. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, back into chair pose. Bring the hands to heart. Exhale. Inhale, while in chair pose. And as you exhale, twist round, right elbow to left knee. That's it. So go into the other side. Beautiful. Check that right knee hasn't shot forward. If it means that you have to come out of the twist a little bit and bring your hand along, your arm along the thigh, do so. Revolving the left side of the chest around. Well done. Doing amazing. Sit down a bit deeper if you can. Inhale, back to chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. You choose, walk, step off, float back. From the plank or chaturanga, make your way into your downward facing dog. Well done, guys. Take a couple of breaths there while I figure out what we're doing. Yes. So left toes on the diagonal, right foot forward. We're coming back up into warrior one. This time, I want you to take your right arm out to the side, right thumb's lifted, left hand, you've got the thumb pointing down. We're going to come into cow face or gomukhasana arms. So bring the right arm up, press the hand on the back of the neck, and bring the left hand under, pressing the back of the hand onto between the shoulder blades. So if you can bind the hands together here, it's absolutely fine, but you could just take hold of your t-shirt, or what can be even more challenging is spreading the fingers and pressing the hands onto the back. Inhale as you lift the elbows, and lift and lower. As you exhale, press or pull, and then take the elbows back. Keeping the front knee bent over the ankle. 2 more breaths. Well done. From here, release the arms. And then we're going to open out warrior two. And then from here, I want you to bring your right elbow in front, 90 degrees, and press your left hand against that elbow. So the elbow is direct, that's it, well done, well done. So feel that wrapping of the shoulder blade. As you push the elbow onto the hand, resist. Maybe sliding that back foot away a bit more, bringing that front thigh parallel to the ground. Well done. Press harder, resist harder. Feel the burn in those upper body muscles. Oh baby, you're working so hard. 1 more breath. Reverse, inhale, exhale, cartwheel those arms forward. Stepping back into high plank. You can lift that right foot to hip height. Lower down, chaturanga, coming into a one-legged or two-legged upward facing dog before going back, downward facing dog. From here, 5 breaths in either downward facing dog, child's pose, or you can bend the left knee, right leg goes high, kick up, exhale, land softly, chaturanga, inhale, come through, exhaling, downward facing dog, left leg lifts, inhale, bend the knee, exhale, lift up, lower, chaturanga, inhaling, and we join in downward facing dog. From here, we've got the right toes on the diagonal, the left foot forward, lifting up, warrior one. Taking your left hand up and round the back, right hand down and up the back. Press the hands onto the back or pull on your t-shirt, lift left elbow, drop right, exhale, press the hands and push the elbows back. Drawing in navel and ribs. Well done. So super tempting here to stick those ribs out, suck them in, working upper abdominals as well as down the bottom there, tucking the tail. Lovely. And opening up. Nice. One more breath. Open out, warrior two. This time, we've got your left elbow coming in front and press the right hand on that elbow, wrapping shoulder blade. That's it. So front knee bent, front elbow bent in front of you. That's it. Bring in that front thigh parallel with the ground. Don't forget about your back leg. So press through the outer edge of your back foot. Feel those serratus anterior and lats. Bring in those shoulder blades around. Pull the shoulder blade down and around the side. That's it. Well done. Push and resist. Nice. Keep the neck relaxed. And reversing your warrior before cartwheeling the arms forward, stepping back into high plank, the left leg lifted if you like, lower chaturanga, one or two-legged upward facing, exhaling, downward facing dog. We're going to walk to the back of the mat. Take your feet wide, toes out, heels still on the mat, and let's have a bit of a chill in your malasana, your squat. So, those of you who have crow pose, I want you to come into your crow pose and have a little play with the lowering down into your tripod and then lifting up into your headstand before coming back down and lifting back up. Those of you who don't have crow pose, we're going to try tripod crow pose. So bring your hands down and we're going to draw a triangle with the hands. The top of the triangle is your head. So shift forward, top of the head on the ground. From here, we want elbows at 90 degrees. This is why chaturanga is so important. From here, press and walk the knees up onto the elbows or as far up those triceps as you can get them. Bring one foot and then the other off. And you're in Bakasana. Okay, your head's giving you a bit of a support here, but you've got the pose. And then you can try getting the core lift as you bring yourself up and away from the floor. If your feet come onto the ground, let them, and then try again. I must say to you that lifting up from tripod into full Bakasana, amazing, Joe, amazing. I'm sorry I disturbed you there. That's it, nice, well done though. That's really hard to do. Truly, that lift from your tripod into your regular crow is so hard. Those who haven't got the lift, I want you to have a go with your one-legged variation. So shift the weight onto that right thigh and see if you can get your right elbow, and see if you can get the left knee off. And then extend the left leg away using hamstrings and glutes. Shift the weight onto the other side, bring right knee off, get stable and lift that leg high. Well done. So we use the legs to lift. We're going to have 2 more breaths just to play here. What an amazing job you're all doing. Well done. Bringing everything in that we've done already. And then from here we come back to the safety of your feet. And then we're going to walk forward, downward facing dog. We've got 5 breaths in downward facing dog. Or you can bend the left knee, right leg lifts, and exhale, jump before lowering chaturanga using your flying vinyasa. Pushing back, downward facing. Inhale, lift the left leg, bend the right knee. Kick up and lower, softly landing. Inhale, back bend. Exhaling, downward facing dog. We're going to bend the knees, and we're going to walk, step or float the feet together to the top of the mat. Lengthening forward as you inhale, exhaling as you fold. Inhale, coming into chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Left elbow, right knee. Okay, so if you've got the twist here, have a go with me, moving into your side crow. So bring the bum down and lift the heels. There we go. Bring the hands along the side of your mat. You might need to come onto your fingertips, and then we're going to shove this arm a little further across so you're deeper into your twist. Hands come down along the side of the mat. And then from here, option, you can keep this back arm free as you tip forward and bring the weight onto that left elbow or just above. Taking chaturanga arms and then lifting those feet. Other option, if you've got the flexibility, you can find that right hip with right elbow, create your shelf of your chaturanga arms, and then lower yourself down. You might want to try this by bringing your head onto the floor. So it's a little bit, okay, and then do this. So you've got your cheek on the floor and you work, it's a bit like the tripod variation. Those of you who have the pose, I want you to bring the cheek onto the floor anyway, and we're going to have a go with fallen angel. So we lift the left leg high, and then we lift the right foot up towards the left knee, coming into your fallen angel. I can see a few looks of, well, amusement, despair, joy. So get that leg higher, Simon. Touch the ceiling and then bring your right foot to left knee. So you go deeper into the twist. Woo! Well done. I love the name of that pose. Fallen angel. La, la, la. From here, come back to the safety of your feet. Heels down. Lift up into your chair pose. Exhale as you fold. Whew, take a moment here. We're going to hang out in Prasarita Padottanasana, so just heel toe those feet wide. Heels slightly further out than your toes, big toes in. Bring the hands onto the hips and just hang here. Let the head hang loose. It might feel nice for you to bring your hands onto the ground and the palms face up as you kind of pull yourself back while also getting a little bit of a wrist stretch. Come back into your Ujjayi, taking 3 more breaths here. This is to chill out. Okay? So you can soften a bit here. So we're absolutely flying. We're doing a great job. We're going to have a go with that side crow on the other side. So from here, what I'd like you to do is bring hands onto hips, heel toe those feet in as you bring yourself up. We've got feet together or just slightly apart. We're going to inhale into chair pose, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift, exhale, right elbow outside left knee. You can stay here for the playtime, just working deeper on your twist, or you can lower the bum towards the heels, lift the heels towards the bum, bring this right arm a bit further round. Don't worry if this right knee comes in front now, it's okay. Bring your hands along the side of your mat, and then you can either keep your left elbow wide and free, or find left hip with left elbow, and then keep your feet on the ground,
Lowering down into your tripod variation, the left chin on the floor. Working on pressing up away from the floor. So let the feet be the last thing to happen. Try not to push your feet away from the ground. Lovely big smiles. Try everything. La 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 la. Okay, those who want to give Fallen Angel a try, come down into your tripod, lift those feet, lift right leg to the ceiling, bring left foot to right knee. So much fun. Whew. Okay, well done. That's it, nice, Emma. Well done. Well done. Amazing. Okay, so come back to the safety of your feet. Come back into chair pose. Inhale in, exhale, fold. Let's bring the backs of the hands onto the mat and we're going to shift the weight forward. Okay, so palms facing up. Press the whole of the back of the hand into the mat. Let's try a bit of fear here as you balance on those hands, lifting those heels, shifting the weight forward. Now be very careful here because you will fall if you go too far forward. But I want this to be a bit more fearful. I want you to feel the heartbeat. I want you to step into protective mode and hold there. Well done. Breathe while you're frightened. That's it. You can. You can. What else have I got for you? Let's have a little look. Oh God, this is a good one. Okay, so coming back into chair pose. Exhale, fold. Make your way back to downward facing dog. So we're going to have a few breaths chill in pigeon. Right leg lifts, knee to chest as you come to plank. Bring your right foot just behind that left hand. Drop the knees down. Take left leg back, but keep those hips square and fold. Okay, so bring yourself into the moment using your Ujjayi breath. Press through right chin, lift the spine, lift the crown of the head forward and sink the hips down. We've got 2 more breaths as you chill out in your pigeon. From here, just rock onto your right hip and swing the left leg around. From here, we're going to bring the right foot inside that left thigh, and then we're going to fold over the left leg. Coming up, and then from here, what I'd like you to do is take hold of your right foot with the hand and bring the knee, take hold of the foot and the knee, creating this loop, and then we're going to thread the left arm through and bring your right knee on top of that left shoulder as much as you can. Perfect. Nice. So have a little clasp around that upper arm and see if you can bring both hands onto the ground. That's it. Well done. So we're going to come into Ekapada elephant trunk. So hooking this right knee around the upper arm, bring your left heel into the ground, hands just kind of in front of and either side of the hips, and then we're going to press into your left heel, press into the hands and push. From there, see if you can lift your left leg. keeping the face relaxed the whole time. So it may be that you're working on this and you press that heel into the ground and use the press of the heel to get the bum up. Now in your own time, you can bring 2 blocks under your hands and then lift. Okay, from here, what I'd like you to do is then bring your left leg, cross it in front and go back into pigeon on the other side. So we've got left leg crossed in front, that's it. Hips are square, so don't twist to the side. We want both hips floating equally above the ground. Fold yourself down and have a bit chill. You can have a little wriggle about here if that loosens you up. Okay, so from here, now we are going to rock onto that left hip and we're going to swing the right leg around, bringing your left foot inside the right thigh, right leg directly out in front, lift up, inhale, exhale as you fold. Come back into the breath, nice and chilled. Lifting up. And then from here, we're going to have that right leg out in front and we're going to take hold of the left knee and the left foot as you open this knee out to the side. That's it. Lifting the foot up as you thread your left arm through. Try to get that through a bit more. So we're bringing that left knee up onto the shoulder. Clasp around that left arm. So this might be where you are. So you can lean forward. Yeah. Oh, yes. So if you've got the 2 blocks, wrap your hands around the blocks. Grab on for dear life. Press your right heel into the ground. Push down and lift. That's it, Joe. Well done. Big breath. And on an exhale, see if you can squeeze that right thigh and lift off the ground. Coming into your flight. Well done. That's it, Simon. So press the heel down to get the lift and then use that right thigh for dear life to get that heel off the ground. You're going to feel a burning here like nothing else. It's healthy. Oh. Smile and come down. Well done. Okay, from here, bring both soles of the feet together. Have a little chill in your Baddha Konasana. Well done. It might be nice for you to bring your fingers and point them back towards you and push the wrists forward just to ease out those wrists. And then from here, I want you to push back, downward facing dog. We're going to lift the right leg, bend the knee, open the hip, and then we're going to swing that right knee round to right elbow, bringing the right foot outside, right hand. Drop the left knee, we've got right knee hugging onto left shoulder, and from here, we're going to come into lizard for 5 breaths. So reaching the crown of the head forward, sinking the right hip towards right heel. Well done. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sinking those hips down. Well done. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Okay, tuck the back toes. Lift that back knee. And start to bring your right shoulder underneath your right knee, keeping that right knee bent. From here, see if you can lift your right arm up, pressing the triceps against the back of that right knee. Maybe lifting the left arm as well, coming into Christ pose. Hold here for 5 breaths. Those of you who want to give flying lizard a go, bring the hands back down, shift the weight forward, and then bring that right foot back, tipping forward, balancing here as you untuck those toes and lift that left leg in the air. So you have to be pretty high up, lifting that chest super high. Push the chest away from the floor. That's it. That's it, Simon. Come on to the top of that foot, shift forward, and then left leg goes up behind as you balance. It's so hard. Try everything. There we go. Lots of smiles. Fall down and get back up. Okay, from here, release back into your lizard. And from there, push back, downward facing dog. You can hold your downward facing, you can hold child's pose, or you can do your flying vinyasa. Right leg lift, bend the left knee. Kick up, lower down, inhale, back bend, exhale, downward facing. 3 more breaths, left leg lift, bend the knee, exhale, jump, lower, inhale, exhale, we all join. Well done. Lifting the left leg all as we inhale, bend the knee, open the hips, and as you exhale, swing that knee round to left elbow and bring the left foot just shy of the left hand. Drop right knee, hugging the left knee into the shoulder. 5 breaths here in lizard. So in your lizard, keep that left knee hugging onto left shoulder. You can come onto forearms if you wish, it's okay, but what can often happen there is you sacrifice the squareness of the hips. So if you find that you're twisting the hips in order to get lower down, just keep the integrity of the pose. Sinking left hip down. Okay, so we're going to start bringing left shoulder under left knee. Bringing that hand around the side. Tuck the back toes as you lift the back knee. That's it, well done. Give you a bit more room there. Try lifting left arm, press it against the back of that left leg. Activate core, activate legs, stabilise and lift right arm. There we go, Christ pose, amazing, well done. Those of you who are feeling like you want to go a bit deeper, then what we do is we start to bring that left foot inside, shifting the weight forward, shifting forward, tuck those toes underneath and balancing as you lift that right leg. Flying lizard. It's very hard. We're going to have 3 more breaths wherever you are. Bringing that foot back onto the mat, bring the hand back inside the foot, and we're going to push back, downward facing dog. Okay, one last burst. Let's all give your flying vinyasa a go. Bend the left knee, right leg high, and we kick up, exhale in, lower down, inhale in, energize, exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg, bend right knee, kick both legs up straight, lower, softly, inhale, downward facing, exhale, well done. Bend the knees, walk, step, or float the feet to the top of the mat, and let's have a lie down. Ooh. Bring the knees together, the feet wide, so knock those knees together. Take a moment here. Feel your heart beating. Feel all those muscles that we've worked today. Oh, baby. Well done. We're going to slow things down now. I'd like you to bring your knees to your chest. Hug the knees towards the chest. Part the knees so you can stay here, or you can lift up those feet, coming into your happy baby pose, taking the hands around the sides of the legs, or maybe around the soles of the feet, around the outside. I've more recently begun to enjoy taking the hands inside the feet, encouraging those knees down. Keep the sacrum on the ground. That's it, well done. Breathing in through the nose for 5, and as you exhale, let it go through the mouth for 7. Starting to prepare you for your relaxation to finish. Two more breaths here in whichever variation of Happy Baby you've taken. Bring the knees back together. Hug the nose up towards the knees. Squeeze all the air out. And releasing into your Shavasana. Arms reaching down the body, or maybe bringing the hands onto your front, giving yourself a little hug. Bringing one hand on the heart, one on the belly. You choose. Give the head a little rock side to side. And coming into stillness now. Feel the body heavy, finally. No more activation, lifting up, stabilizing. It's time to let go. You have earned this. No longer controlling the breath. As you settle in, listen to these words from that same song. Look how far you've come. You've filled your heart with love. You've done enough that cut your breath. Don't beat yourself up. No need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last. We build our strength in the tough times. Doing hard things requires and therefore builds strength. So when you're feeling weak, know that that's probably when you're being your strongest. And it's when you need to balance out the hard work with some rest. Bring all of that yang energy into balance now. As you take a few more moments and simply breathe into your heart. As you fill your heart with love, facing fears, break down the armor and you start to experience who you really are. You are amazing. Those of you who wish to rest for longer, you've earned it, so please take it. Then just drown out the sound of my voice and be with your heart for a bit longer, staying present with your breath. And I'll see you soon. And those who are ready to come back, take a deep conscious breath into your heart. Fill your heart with love. And as you exhale, allow that to spread through your whole body. Feel love for your amazing body that keeps allowing you to fall down and get back up. Carries you through life. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes as you enjoy coming back into your amazing body. Give those wrists a little bit of a roll around. Moving the knees, the shoulders, giving the head a little rock side to side. Maybe bringing those arms overhead and reaching the feet out in front as you might feel a bit longer. We've been stretching today.
as well as building all that strength. Drawing the knees up towards you as you come over onto one side. Enjoy lying here in this fetal position. Take a moment to connect with your inner child. They never gave up, you know. They got you here. Your inner child. Always there for you, loving you no matter what. Connect with your inner child often and look after them. Give them an amazing, strong body to live in, a one that you look after. And you start to feel the joy, freedom of emotional expression, trust, and freedom that only a child can know. When you're ready, bring yourself back up to seated. Keep your neck nice and soft. We're training that neck to be soft. And as you come up to seated, bring your hands together into prayer position. Feel the thumbs resting against the sternum. Keep that connection going to your heart. That place of love, joy, compassion, freedom. Take a big breath into your heart. And as you exhale, bring to mind a current challenge that you're going through and send gratitude to that challenge for the strength it's enabling you to build. You're going to feel that strength one day soon and realise it was all meant to be because you kept going. Keep going. So let's take a breath together to unite us and remind us that we're all in this together, feeling everything together. Inhaling. And exhaling, gently blinking your eyes open. Thank you for sharing your practice with me tonight. You're amazing. I mean it. Namaste. Okay. Well done, everybody. Super job tonight. Go and rest. I'll see you in the morning, some of you, or at some point over the weekend. Take care. Thanks for coming, as always. Lots of love. See you guys. Bye-bye.